Cool. I just had to make sure it could see me and hear me. Hey guys.
Talent's maxed out. Firing on all cylinders.
Okay. I wonder if we'll have a better time in Memory of Chaos now. Let's try.
Do you want to enter the Forgotten?
Alright, let's change. Need some lineup changes going. For one. Let's go ahead and do this. And yes, you read that right. I am officially on vacation. 30 cycles. Jeez. 33. How? This has to be so freaking perfect. Downright annoying.
I'll stand in their earth shatters. Have it! Dragon soaring above the lands. This is permanent!
Let's play for a while. Feeling spiffy? Can you find the answer?
Let's do this.
懲りないやつだ。体をボルトレスフォンどこに行く
ブロークンファンタズム
I am unlimited. Blade works. 逃げ場はない。戦前
優雅に余裕をも光を風源を貫け
Nice.
Did that hurt?
体ボルイン
ブロークンファンタズム
トレスフォンどこに行く
Damn.
何してるやってやるわアンガルナキガルス Feeling spiffy?
体I am unlimited. Blade works. トレスフォン
Oh, so because I did it out of order? Damn it.
Dragon soaring above the lands. This is permanent. My purpose is to earth shatters, heaven trembles.
I'll go easy fist. Let's. Can you find the answer?
体ボルトレスフォンイン
ブロークンファンタズム
どこに行くヒュッ
好きだらけじゃない光を風源を貫け
Damn.
Mountains roar, dragons rise.
Let's play for a while. Feeling spiffy?
Dragons soaring above the lands. This is permanent. I am unlimited. Blade works. Break the chain.
何してるやってやるわアンガルナキガルス
I
Wingman.
Find the answer.
Top.
私の番カラドボルトレスフォン逃げ場はないイン
ブロークンファンタズム。
どこに行く
Mm-mm.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles. Dragons soaring above the lands. This is permanent.
旅路をここに交われ。
カラドボルトイン
ブロークンファンタズム。
I am unlimited. Blade works. トレスフォン
Almost.
My strength isn't what it was.
Boom!
Let's you find the answer. 好きだらけじゃない。光を無限を貫け。
懲りないやつカラドボルトイン
ブロークンファンタズム。
トレスフォン逃げ場はない
にしてる？やってやるわ。
Just damn.
Dragons soaring above the land. This is permanent. I am unlimited. Blade works. Send them.
Let's play for a while. 優雅に旅路をここに交われ。
That's okay. Unfortunately, I took way too long. Yeah. There's no way. Unfortunately. I got all the basic stuff. If I'm gonna do anything well, it might need to be pure fiction. Let's see how far I was within pure fiction. I think
I'd like to hear a story.
it was another one that I was pretty far away from trying to complete properly. Yeah. I need to what? Oh, this is probably going to be my biggest challenge, I think. Yeah. Go ahead and change our lineup. I need to get 99,000. And the only team I've managed to improve so far is this team in particular. I haven't been able to improve any other team. Well, let's see.
厄介な相手だ。油断するな。
Watch this.
A will of metallance. Broken phantasm. Mountains roar, kraken skies. Earth shatters, heaven trembles. Dragons
Perfect.
soaring above the lands. This is permanent.
Get him going.
この程度か。
Feeling spiffy?
カラドボルトレスフォンイン
ブロークンファンタズム。
I am unlimited. Blade works.
Let's play. You
Let's
find
do
the
this.
Trace home. Send them.
No sense in putting him to the front right now.
Mountains roar, kraken rise! Dragons soaring above the lands. This is permanent!
宝石剣ピストルやってやるわアンガルガキガルス
Nice. Oh, nice to set.
ゲームソン
懲りないやつだ。カラドボルグトレスホン
サーバントに指図され光を風芸を貫け
Let's do this.
My strength isn't what it was. Earth shatters, heaven trembles.
I'll go feel spiffy
カラドボルグトレスホン
ブロークンファンタズム
逃げ場はない I am unlimited Blade works トレスホンヒュッ
優雅に余裕を旅路をここに交われ
Wanted to wait. There we go. Now let's do it.
Dragons soaring above the lands. This is permanent.
Perfect.
Play for a
私の番カラドボルグ
ブロークンファンタズム
トレスホン My purpose is to protect. Mountains roar, kraken rise!
I'll go easy this time. Feeling spiffy? Can you find the
Let's do
answer?
this.
懲りないやつカラドボルグトレスホンどこに行く逃げ場はない I am unlimited Blade works 戦場
光を風芸を貫くピストルやってやるわ
Nice break.
アンガルガキガルス
I need to be better この程度 Alvin Dragons soaring above the lands This is permanent
Let's play for a while.
カラドボルグ
ブロークンファンタズム
トレスホン逃げ場はない
How much? Okay, it didn't matter.
旅路をここに交われ
89. God, 89.8. Way better, but damn. I'm almost at the 100,000 mark, at the 90,000 mark, I mean, but it doesn't really matter because we need to aim for the freaking. We need to aim for the freaking prismatic star. We already got all the star levels we need. We're not anywhere. We're. That's still our worst usage team wise, unfortunately. But I'm thinking once Reen gets the rest of her stat buffs, I think she'll be way more usable. And that'll happen tomorrow too, which is even better. Okay, let's go ahead and get this going. We're gonna be doing a couple of things today that I want to take care of. We'll be trying to finish up the Holy Grail War, and we'll also be delving back into Blue Archive to finish up that story too. You've arrived at the station Reen mentioned, a bicycle station. You wonder. Well, it looks like she's actually dead set on biking all the way to Seafeld City. You might as well accept your fate.
Imagine a Holy Grail War. Day 2. Early morning.
Sorry. We got Domino's because I was feeling lazy. We actually went to the river today. It was nice. Despite the fact it was near 115 degree weather, the water... It was cold at first, but then you could just relax in it, just forget about your days. We got pretty tan, but I think we were careful enough that we didn't, I didn't get sunburned again. I had a really bad sunburn on my back, apparently, and I've just been ignoring dealing with it and just applying medicine when I can. I had a good couple of deals for Domino's, and it didn't cost an arm and a leg to get, so we got Domino's. Also, since I got water, and I know I should have some water, but I didn't want to, I can't drink water with pizza. I just can't. It just feels too weird to me. So I got myself, we get those single flavor packs for the bottled waters. I got the Ocean Breeze Sonic ones. It's just so good. I also got plenty of ice too. Sunshine, the ocean, the beach. Seafeld City, here we come. We're here to fight a War Master. I know that, just trying to make the best of a bad situation. So we have to deal with Castor now, huh? I'm already dreading this. Thanks to your recon from yesterday, the boss lady managed to dig up some more intel. The enemy is a professor skilled in hand-to-hand combat along with his witch servant. That said, their identities are pretty sensitive, so tread carefully. By the way, how come it's just you, Lancer? The boss lady is busy changing other leads right now. Or changing. As for our detective bro, he said, our personas overlap as the saying goes. There can only be one top dog. What a lame excuse.
No worries. You've got the agency's legal representative right here. Just say the word if you need anything.
I finally found you, Ishtar. I didn't even get to read that. Whatever. God, I miss hearing Seafeld City's music. It's just so relaxing and so charming.
It exponentially increases motor neuron recruitment levels.
That's just a piece of fitness equipment.
Oh, that's Sparkle. But oh, we get a little peek. Oh.
If working out helped rational thinking at all, the Genius Society would be a
Oh, it's
fitness club.
Herta.
But the truth is, no one catches an Eon's glance just because they have thick arms.
Wrong. You
Hey,
should
Dr.
know better
Issue!
than I do that the body itself is an instrument of pure rationality. putting it through experiments, issuing commands, observing, obtaining data, verifying and correcting actions. Extremely rational. Besides, this is different. It's the king's treasure, the crystallization of otherworldly wisdom. It's special.
Master, you're one of the smartest people around. Why are you so obsessed with fitness?
It's more like cognitive training.
Cognitive training?
I don't care what you call it.
You'll regret it later. Cooping yourself up in the lab all day will only do you harm.
No, you!
Thank you.
And these two are?
Caster Herta. Her true identity is Genius Society number 83. A great witch who possesses extraordinary powers.
The legendary Great Witch is a little girl?
Unless she considers someone smart, she has no problem cutting ties with people, her master included. She's quite a difficult servant. Ugh, loves to cook, but is absolutely terrible at it.
You think she should just create something to do all the cooking for her? It is kind of... That would be kind of, like, terrifying. You love to do something, but you're bad at it. Boom!
A Genius Society number 83 isn't someone the Holy Grail can just summon on a whim. Also, don't add lore that has nothing to do with the main theme. 0 points!
You're not wrong, but I should be the one saying that. Perfect timing, Reddy. You be the judge. Does working out actually do anything for rational thinking?
Where do I even start?
No need. Actions speak louder than words. Allow me to demonstrate.
Tosaka, watch out! It's been a while since I've seen such a boxing technique this hard to track with the naked eye. One you can only counter on instinct.
Oh? Even an amateur like me knows the Holy Grail War is fundamentally a clash of concepts. There are no heavyweights or flawed moves, only the purest form of calculation against your opponents. Coasting on instinct will cost you dearly. I look forward to your instruction, head of the Tosaka family.
You know me?
Everything about that Holy Grail War came flooding into my mind, right at the beginning. The rest I gathered from simple logical deduction. Ah, almost forgot. I also have a colleague who is rather experienced in this matter.
How incredible.
What's the matter? Don't tell me a genius like you, an average one, is scared of an amateur?
He, at the very least, appreciates that she knows way more about the Holy Grail War than he does. Don't be ridiculous. It's just a shame that an easy clear is off the table now. You just said actions speak louder than words, I fully agree, so allow me to give you a demonstration too. And now, please enjoy the culmination of my years of research. Oh, good lord. Freeform Tosaka style, cutting 7 colors.
Ooh. This is the perfect unity of body and mind.
I finally got to use that move. That could have killed someone, you know.
The plaster head saved my life.
Wow. He flatly admits if it wasn't for the plaster head, he would have died. Oh, should I also be happy that this has been a very long time since we've seen or heard about from Dr. Ratio? Honestly, with his theming, I was really shocked we never really got to see him during our adventures in Emphorius. He fit it so well. Maybe too well. But it is awesome to see Dr. Ratio again.
To think a physical body is capable of converting and compressing flowing magical energy using a gemstone, unleashing power comparable to a cannonball in a split second. Truly not to be underestimated.
Fascinating! Absolutely fascinating! This makes 0 sense. I love it!
And of course, Herta, when something doesn't make sense, it looks amazing to her. That is no small praise. You have to do so much in order to keep her satiated and satisfied. And that's why her Trailblazer is probably her favorite.
I admit it. I was just making excuses because I hate working out. You guys can take this fitness flex bar. But on one condition.
No, this is a treasure of the king. Its scientific name is Bullworker.
Wow, that's the first time I think I've seen someone use the subtext instead of the actual proper. Someone used the sub name instead of the proper name.
Whatever. I'm not done talking. Since the Holy Grail War is fundamentally a clash of concepts, and Magecraft is a carrier of these concepts, then tell me, Reddy, what is Magecraft?
I love her nickname for her, Reddy. You had to pick the most profound question of all. The root is the ultimate truth pursued by all mages, an existence that chronicles the origin, course, and conclusion of all things. Magecraft is fundamentally no different from the past, both for the practice and recreation of certain concepts. To put it in terms of your worldview, it's equivalent to the starting point of all paths. Our goal is to return there, while your goal is to reach the end.
Ah, so you wish to walk backwards on the path. But what you're saying makes no sense at all. Because the more you know, the further you get from the root. I'll give you an analogy. We're both watering and fertilizing a plant. I want to help it grow, see how tall it can get. But you want the plant to revert back to a seed or even elementary particles. How is that even possible?
A genius indeed. Many mages understood this too, yet they still choose to pursue the idea like fools. Night after day, generation after generation, not knowing when to quit. And unfortunately, I am one of those fools.
You clearly know where you're going wrong. So, why not just give up?
Perhaps learning itself is joyful enough? Great minds think alike. Because it's fun. Humans by nature are misers born to chase pleasure. If there's a fun thing out there that you know about yet deliberately choose not to do, you're just shortchanging yourself now. Ha! For a mere handful of petty thieves, you sure can bark. The King of Heroes, Gilgamesh.
Exalted King. That woman there in my color scheme is the culprit you've been looking for.
So insolent, you rustic rabbit head! I did not grant you permission to speak! King of Heroes? Looks like things are finally getting serious. Who's this half-naked dude? Ah, the protection of Venus, no doubt. Aside from you and greedy rats who drown in rancid stale wheat, no living creature would dare admit such a pathetic stench of poverty. And you have the audacity to let my royal treasury fall to pieces. Who, me? Who else? Let me thoroughly enjoy the pathetic sight of you sobbing under my feet, filled with remorse and clinging to my legs, begging for mercy. I love its birth, it just backed away. Oh, it's so incredible. There we go. But wait, just look again. No need. I see a little clown. How should I humiliate you? How about I make you hold a slate reading Sticky Figure third-rate goddess and go stand in time out on a winking rune? I kind of wish the music would change. Opening the interval is too much of a hassle. Instead, I can't read that fast! I cannot read that fast! Why? We'll do this. Boom, boom. Yeah. There we go. And yeah. Got to use everything. Nice. Nice. Ooh, boss time. Perfect.
Your moment. All eyes are on you.
Nice. Damn.
Can't do that.
Licensing fee? Go for it.
All martial arts are mine to command.
Let's do this. Draw 2. Good night. Go for it. Wait. That works.
All eyes are on you.
And this should end it. I can't read that fast! Told you to look again. I'm Rin Tosaka, the master of the arch from back in the day. You don't remember me? The truth is, I have actually seen you in that red faker a few times in my pathetic dreams. Girl who wields the 5 great elements, accepting the blessing of that destructive goddess? Do you have any idea what kind of havoc these earrings will wreak on the cosmos? You better unfriend her while you can. Unfriend her? What is this, middle school? I'm a servant, I can handle it. You see the future in your dreams? Of course, but I do not divulge what I see. Self-restraint is also the mark of a king. Oh, looks like you've got something pretty extraordinary there.
What? Now you've got your eyes on the Stellaron brat?
He's my servant now. I'd advise you not to get any funny ideas. A Stellaron, huh? It'll be mine sooner or later. Consider it on loan for now. My treasure. That shall be your name from now on. Hey, you two are the smartest people in this universe, right? Explain. What is this Stellaron?
This blonde dude is really getting on my nerves.
Agreed. But, as you just saw, he certainly has the justification to be arrogant.
God, I love Dr. Ratio's eyes. Like, they're mesmerizing. Kind of like a snake's eyes.
If you wanted to take him down a peg and get your hands on his collection, what would you do?
That's easy. Actions speak louder than words. I, Herda, absolutely refuse to let anyone be cockier than me. Hey, want to see the treasure trove of a genius?
If you are a genius, I suppose I might warrant a passing glance.
I'll indulge you. This is just a collection from one of several museums under my name.
Oh god, the herd assessed damage evaluation list. Number 3471. Reject Silence. Curio Collection. Item description. A tiny orchestra set that automatically plays some not too bad exotic music when the ambient noise is at 0 decibels. But if the surrounding is louder than 0 decibels, the set will remain silent. Level of damage 80%. Damage details. Functions the exact opposite way as it claims to be. The noisier the sound surrounding, the louder it becomes. Estimated IP settlement 118,000 credits. Number 3472. Dark Matches. Curio Collection as well. There's something special about these matches designed to be used in dim environments. If you stare at them long enough, you may even find them pitiable. When placed in bright areas, transparent and odorless aerosols in dark green can be spotted floating near their heads, which are safe to be touched by hand. Igniting the matches will drive away light and usher in darkness. Level of damage 100%. Unexpectedly, monsters from the Legion found them particularly interesting and stole them all. Estimated IP settlement 32,000 credits. Okay, not that terrible. Interdimensional Bed? 3,473. Assess cabinet and movables. Situated in the Herder Department of Implement Arts, this bed lies in the middle of scented lime green vines. Those sleeping in its fragrance will in their dreams cross the boundary between dimensions and travel among the stars. Level damage 10%. Damage details. A number of vines were burnt down. Please replace them by collecting new ones and deliver through interstrokes shipment. 97,000 credits for only 10% of damage? We're swimming in credits. 3,474. Railway platform. Immovables. Platform used to host the guests of the space station and park spacecraft. Level damage is 50%. Truss structures stay formation. Need concrete. Estimated FPC 5,777,000 credits! I mean, it is part of the space station, and a lot of vehicles need to move around, so it makes sense. I suppose. Oh no. Wait, you own Astral Express? What? Astral Express. Spacecraft. Spacecraft parked at the space station platform. Should the craft be damaged, her the space station bears minimum liability. Level of damage 20%. Multiple scratches on coaches, damaged paintwork, high energy costs against mileage, odor from monsters, delayed schedule, opportunity cost, extraordinary wear and tear, psychological damage. Estimated said only 990,000 credits? Or 990,000 credits? Really? Shikui Megascope. Research personnel belongings. Hi, Mr. Megascope used to observe the Aquila constellation. 70% level damage. With the piece broken, you'll have to make do with the naked eye. Only 48,000 credits? Wait a minute. Are you talking about the same? There's no way. You gotta tell me that they put that... For those of you who don't remember, Aquila is the name of the... No, I know you're trying to get after my food. You get down. That is the name of the Sky Titan. Huh.
Humanity itself might not be that smart. You could even call it a blight upon countless worlds if you wanted. But the fruits of human creation hold an absolutely precious significance. We're all collectors here. I'm sure it's obvious to you what this collection truly means.
I love all these options. Min. You're my cat, I love you, but if you keep trying to aim for my food, I will kick you out of the room. You give me that look. She just gave me the most poutiest look ever. She's like, Daddy, I want your food. She's really just glaring at me too. I've been swiping at her every single chance I get to get away from my food. And she's just giving me the most poutiest look ever. No. You have food in my room. Oh-ho. I take back my remark on how dull this world is. Unfortunately, the back buttons on this controller are very sensitive, so if I accidentally press a button, it presses it like 3 times for the back buttons. It's kind of annoying. Though individual humans are of little worth. I know what you're trying to do, but... Min Min! You get out of here right now. Little butt. And she immediately ran out of the room because she knew she was in trouble with me. Oh, being a daddy is very hard work. Ah, God damn it. Oh, excuse me. Though individual humans are of little worth, their creations hold value. It seems this conclusion remains unchanged no matter the world. This list is indeed worthy. I accept your tribute.
You've got the wrong idea, idiot.
Mongrel, how dare you call me an idiot?
Slavery is obsolete here. This is not a tribute, but quoted prices.
You can tour my space station all you want, but I'm going to wring all the knowledge out of your brain like a wet rag until we're both satisfied.
Our offer is this. You get to see the most advanced crystallization of wisdom in the cosmos. It's a privilege most could never attain, even if given a lifetime. Be smart about this. It's a win-win. If you say no, I have plenty of ways to make you take the deal without the genius stepping in.
To dare snap back at me, you insolent mongrel. Need I remind you that this king could unleash divine armaments at any second to permanently silence that repulsive mouth of yours. Still, it is rare to see such foolish bravado paired with actual intellect. I shall lower myself to make an exception. Be grateful for my charity. Know this. Had I manifested as a caster, I would be wielding magecraft from the age of gods utterly beyond the comprehension of all humanity. I could easily do so even now, but my interests have yet to be fully reclaimed. It is the secrets of magecraft you desire. Go consult this criminal prodigy. I told you I'm not a thief! But I was thinking the same. If exchanging knowledge is all it takes to clear the air, then that's perfect. I look forward to learning from you both. Conveniently, I've already compiled a volume on the root of the origin. Consider it a meeting gift for you both. Oh, number 2? Root and origin? What is root? More reading? Fine. What is root? Like a book, it records the causes, processes, and ends of the infinite things in the universe. An empty cosmos, and magecraft included, owes its very existence to this item, hence the name root. It's not hard to see that it is both infinite knowledge and the start of an empty cosmos. A walking contradiction, and so the so-called root is really just a concept humans invented to wrap their heads around the idea of infinity. After all, if infinity is going to mean anything, you need a boundary to define it. Otherwise, the very distinction between finite and infinite loses all meaning. What is origin? If root is the primordial cause of the cosmos itself, then origin is the individual cause behind every single thing that exists within the cosmos. It's like an arrow, fixing the direction of development the moment something comes into being. No living being can defy this directionality. As the saying goes, you reap what you sow. Yet living beings are rarely aware of where their origin lies. Once awakened, one's consciousness becomes dominated by the origin, until it becomes the origin itself.
Ah, a perfect textbook. To be able to explain such obscure knowledge in such simple terms. She's an exceptional teacher. Cherish her.
Finally, a straight shooter. I've got my eye on you.
Cherish her! Oh my god, I love Dr. Ratio. Now then, let's talk about the real culprit, Gilgamesh. Where's the girl who brought you here? That little rustic one? Probably when live streaming. Bad news, everyone. While he was making the scene, I went after the fugitive. And I lost her. I'm sorry. She's got an invisibility cloak that blocks both optical and magical detection. Once she slipped into the city, there was just no way to track her. The cloak's gotta be her treasure. She played us for fools. Don't look so spooked. I have a brilliant plan. Sometime later. So your solution is to set up some bizarre Uruk Cultural Heritage Foundation? So right. That's exactly how it should be done. So you get it? Am I the only one here who doesn't understand?
I don't either.
I get it. Sparksy's planting false trails everywhere to turn us against each other, so she can hog all the treasures for herself. So if we can recover the king's treasures first, we'll be able to draw her out of her rabbit hole. But we're going to get the treasures back anyway, so why must we engage in roleplay acts with you? Is this the extent of your comprehension? I suppose it makes sense. Wielding the 5 elements is merely a talent and has nothing to do with intellect. This guy is as infuriating as ever. Don't you see? Though that rustic speciality deserves to be torn to shreds to exert my full strength for her sake, would be an insult to my reputation. Ultimately, it is you who subjected me to humiliation, mongrel. But you should choose to prostrate yourself and serve this king. I might deign to grant you a title or two, a righteous cause under which you may atone for your crimes. That's exactly why I'm establishing a foundation to give you legitimacy to recover the treasures. The two of us are already pretty legit. Fools, forget about recovering the treasures. Thieves like you would have your hands chopped off in Uruk. Or Uruk. I think Uruk is the way to pronounce that. Darn it, I can't even argue with that. Speaking of which, what is this? Oh, it's a little chimera! It was the very first being I laid eyes upon after my awakening. Without it, I fear I would have remained in eternal slumber within the sea of spider lilies. Therefore, I have allowed it to trail behind me and serve me. Oh, oing. The smell of dirt and grass. It's deeply connected to the earth. Probably an imaginary too. What did it say? Looks like this little beast just can't do without its king. Makes sense. After all, this entire land now belongs to me. What even is he bragging about? For the sake of city security, we need to hurry. Naturally. My treasury is overflowing with the wolf phantasms that would turn any location into a disaster zone the moment they are launched. Nobody asked you! Out of sight, out of mind, let's just go. By the way, Miss Kuchiba aside, I thought at least a detective would be around. I was hoping he would provide some intel. Intel? I've got plenty. Consider a reward. Next time, speak up sooner. We'll be totally fine on our own, right? Gate of Babylon, wisdom of the masses. What is it, my treasure? Are you thinking of ditching that last and punching fealty to your new master? I have wondered half of my life, only regretting that I have yet to meet a wise lord. Keep saying things like that, I'll punch you. And so will I. Aren't you curious how she managed to pry open the vault? Fool, my gaze spans the past and future. Such detail would not have escaped me. Oh, he's so cute! This one seems interested to know. And I see no reason to refuse. Are you really the type to succumb to cuteness? Enough chit-chat, let's go before I change my mind. Gilgamesh joins the battle! And here I thought he'd be the villain. That is all. What is this? Neil looks. Oh, God! Excuse me. Yikes. Man, we were really a breath of fresh air for these guys, weren't we? Alright. Let's review today's events. We successfully recovered Bullworker from the caster duo. It is a fitness flex bar. We've also successfully subdued the King of Heroes Gilgamesh. After clearing up a misunderstanding, he and the Emerald Chimera by his side joined forces with us. To think you would have this king deign to take the field personally. What a shameless boast. I shall grant you these clues for now, but unless it is a matter of life and death, this king will not be exerting his full strength. Anyway, to wrap this Holy Grail War as quickly as possible and resume my otherworldly journey, let's remain elegant and give it our all today. Really? Okay. Fine. Oh. I guess we're going here next. Oh, Sparksy is Caster's master. Alright. Could we skip all this and go straight for them? I guess we could. Nah.
It's still early. Where to now?
Oh. Still no good. How exactly can we get the king's essence? At this rate, the Honorable King's gonna tear us to pieces. What should we do? What's this knockoff king of here? What are you guys doing here? Oh, and if it's the great hero of Planet Arcadia, our savior! Please, you have to help us. We were hired by the Honorable King to be his stream moderators to provide background music for his broadcasts. But no matter what we try, we just can't recreate the king's magnificent laughter. Please stay and give us your input on the show. Top priority right now is to find a street map. Let's go. Ooh, I like that. Boom. Try to accumulate treasures as much as possible and fire them all at once. For every one sugar Gilgamesh draws during the turn, he gains one Gate of Babylon. Multiple copies of Gate of Babylon will stack together. Get more Gate of Babylon! And then reach an earth-shattering strike. We only have the one. Alright, just gain shield for now. And turn. Ow. Okay. Get a Babylon! That works. Oh god, black hole! Nice. Jeez. Alright, end turn. Yay, little helper. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. Yay! Please, Chimera. Ow! Let's do this. Awesome. And that should do it. Whew! That was kind of a close one. Oh, generate 1 key to Babylon and randomly generate 1 prototype card that consumes 0 magical energy. Okay. King acknowledges it. The king permits it. The king shoulders the entire world. So this is the true king's essence. Alright, that's done. Moving on. Moving on through. Oh, it's a Knight Dutton. Of all people, you're the knife challenger. Didn't see that coming. You don't want one too. This death metal style microphones. Serval is going to absolutely love it. Someone left that treasure. That's obviously a weapon, right? Don't underestimate our crafting skills. Turning this thing into an instrument, piece of cake. Just taking my word for it isn't enough. Handling this over without something in return wouldn't do justice to its value, and that's how the Silvermane Gods operate. It's been a while. Let's see how much your strength has grown since we last met. Ooh! Another fight. Let's rumble. Wait. Okay, let's do this first. Ooh. That's all. Ow! Oh, there's nothing else I can do. Ow! There we go. Man, these are kind of cutting it close here. Jeez. Cool. You've gotten stronger again. You should return that to its owner. As for Serval's gift, I'll figure something else out. Maybe I'll just go discuss it with the leader. Alright, perfect projector next. Take a bite of my food. Oh no, I saw that. Splat. Oh no, judging by that sound, is this the worst case scenario? You might have stepped on something. If that's really the case, I just give it, or whatever other form of life it may be, a proper apology. Take a look at the bottom of your feet first. Sorry. You lift your foot ever so inconspicuously and offer a quiet apology to the living being that just made its acquaintance with the sole of your shoe. Even though it was hard for it to speak, it still decided to hand over the treasure it unexpectedly obtained to you as a peace offering. A treasure and a new friend. Oh, what a wonderful day. Oh! That was so sad. Copy the last card of the effect played. Oh, there's no recommendation. Well, we can only select these. Nah. We're not gonna replace that for now. Hey! I wasn't expecting to run. Oh, you don't have a voice? Why? I wasn't expecting to run into you. It really has been a long time. Ever since Belobog stepped into the cosmos, all sorts of matters, big and small, have been piling up. I wanted to make time to contact you, but I just couldn't find a moment to rest. You see, the Silvermane Guards Department of Aberration Defense Exchange Conference that was supposed to be held on schedule has also been cancelled. They're severely understaffed lately, so we're taking over some of their duties. I suppose you could say it counts as part of our field inspection. Thanks for all your hard work. Speaking of which, we're currently tracking down the mastermind behind the imagining Holy Grail War. We've already obtained information on the subject from the public. Have you seen this person in Planet Arcadia recently? Oh, isn't that me? So that's how it is. Your hands are tied when you're on the Trailblaze, just like when we first met. You've once again embarked on the path of crime. Trailblazer, don't blame me for showing no mercy. Oh, a fight. That's breaking it up. We've normally had, so far, just 2 fights and 2 automatics. So, 3 fights and 1 automatic. Okay. Definitely love having you early. Do that. Give us a shield. Want it for now. Oh. Wanted poster. Destroy, keep, debuff. Does damage taken increases by 50% when held? I have to play that. I don't have a choice. Oh, I should have activated that sooner. Whatever. Well, that works. Yay, please Chimera. Ow. Okay. This is awesome. I love how this mode's operating so far. Look at that. Oh, Moros who would achievement unlocked. Nothing I can do now.
On my command.
And that should do it. Boom. Dang. More than halfway done. Increase the target's vulnerability by 40% for one turn. Ugh, I don't like that. Nah. I see. So you were misunderstood by the people. My apologies. In that moment, his sense of justice consumed me entirely. I simply could not suppress the desire to deliver a swift punch of justice to that criminal. Duty calls, so I'll have to offer my proper apologies at a later time. When you return to Belobog, I insist you pay a visit to Quilpal Fort. Okay. Now we are ready. Oh dear. Why are they still around? Well, why are they still around? Huh. Oh, they don't talk about...
I'm really glad I got to meet you all.
Oh. Oh. Jeez. This wouldn't happen to be what you meant by the legendary shrieking monster with ferocious face, the bite of a tiger, and stretchy tentacles, would it? I love this so much. I love this so much. This is so good! The rumored monster is merely a circus that composed of a mongrel chicken, a mongrel dog, and a mongrel tiger. How utterly disappointing. The character design of one of these guys doesn't add up. Hero Dimension City is way too complicated. What is even going on right now? And why is the Tiger Warrior a snake?
Cats are flexible. I am flexible. Therefore, I am a cat. QAD.
QED?
Just ignore her. There will be dire consequences if we let her complete the ceremony.
Ceremony? Oh, wait, I'm not Sparksy. What ceremony are you talking about? Voltron. Rumor has it that the Avengers Squadron has 108 more members waiting in the wings. The Nimble Leopard, the Cunning Fox, the Loyal Watchdog, the Self-Sabotaging Horse, the Conspicuous Bird, and so on. They just couldn't fit all of them with that many of them. Let's go for it. Alright. Oh. Damn, overplayed by hand. I maxed out my defense? Huh. Nice. Oh my god, that's so disgusting. I love it. Jeez. Alright, all I can do for now. Ow! Oh yeah, I think we're ending this here. Why can't I cast anymore? Why can't I cast anymore? What the hell? Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, almost ended it all in one go. And gone. Phew. Resonating with the strange wish power entwined around Avenger Squadron, a certain someone's trail has been detected.
Ridiculousness, Ryder. We're too weak again. This wolf, the only way is to atone with death. Avengers never surrender. Is it possible she's not actually Sparksy?
Fine, they would have totally missed if it weren't for you. I keep telling you I'm not. Come on, time to explain the ceremony you mentioned. What exactly is Sparksy up to?
She enslaved our master, Miss Ryder. Miss Ryder is the goddess of the Nether Realm, a being who commands death.
Can't deny she is very cute. Thanks, but you guys seem totally out of breath. Maybe cut to the chase?
Rebel against the tyrant Sparksy. She was forced to learn the art of Genesis and to recreate the most terrifying thing from her memory. I am the Scout Titan, Aquila. I am the Ocean Titan, Fagusa. I am this Gasser's dog.
Darn it, just a bunch of weird nonsense, not a single useful thing. So that was just a bunch of weird nonsense? At least we know Sparksy is setting up a ceremony. Those Mongols weren't pure imagine. Their true nature seems to be a strand of remembrance. Remembrance? Then maybe we can uncover some of Sparksy and Ryder's past. Are you blushing? Let me see. I can't even say what I saw out loud. Let's go. Gil, let's go do something more. Let's go do something more useful.
Sneaking little pets had to cover back up while I wasn't looking. I finally found you. Ishtar? My goddess! I had no idea you were handling this personally.
That's that woman! Quick, catch her!
Mad? Everything is going smoothly. I'm just dealing with some personal matters. I won't bother you now. I'll take my leave. Next time I report in, I'll have good news for you.
She got away. Darn it. That was weird. Why was she so ingratiating?
You didn't catch Sparksy, but you still scored quite a haul. With work finally winding down, Reen suggests returning to Seafeld City to put a cozy end to these past few days of constant travel.
While next to a warp pipe. Yeah, finally. Like all my worries just blew away in one breath. Sorry, now I'll take the last fortune slip. Let's just say I'm trying it for both of us, okay? Let's see. What does the future hold for us? It's all a bunch of auspicious yet inauspicious nonsense. The future looks like a complete train wreck. Everything looks like a complete train wreck. Look, the slip says 3 key figures hold the strings to our fate. One has already appeared, likely Goldie. As for the other 2 allies, they'll make their entrance when the time is right. Oh, now that's something to look forward to. I wonder who they'll be. I'm betting on an Akabilly. Yeah. Aeons? Those guest fees are way too steep for our production to afford. Then it must be people closely tied to you. Me? Would you be willing to tell me a bit about your story? Eh? You're so serious all of a sudden. It would be pretty unfair of me to keep interrogating you while you're keeping my own secrets. Although my past isn't nearly as grand as yours, explaining it properly is still going to take a while. You ready for this? This happened many years ago. I was looking at my father. In my memory, he never once told a joke, but there he was, stroking my head. No one said a stroking would be more accurate to say he grabbed my head and gave it a rough rub. After all, this was the first time he had ever patted me. If I had known it would be the last time I saw him, I would have used one of my best jokes to make him laugh. I practiced him in secret over and over, just hoping that one day his stern expression might soften. The family gems, the management of the basement, seeing him hand everything over without reservation. Even as a kid I could tell that my father was never coming back. He was a participant in the 4th Holy Grail War, despite having no natural talent, and even though my grandfather gave him the choice to walk away from magecraft, he still resolutely stepped onto that path. And that will, that conviction to blaze a trail for his own life, is the most precious legacy he left to the Tokusa family. It's just the same that my sister and I let him down from the moment we were born. Our talent dictated that we were born without the luxury of choice. However, for the sake of my own father's final wish, and the honor of the Tosaka name, and my ideals too, I still wanted to become a mage worthy of the title genius. It's what everyone claims I am, despite how I feel about myself. And so I watched him walk toward the end meant for a mage. At the time, I didn't realize that the final destination of the person I love would be my own starting point. I inherited everything he left behind. At his funeral, I was placed under the guardianship of a church priest. Even now, I still think he's a total fraud of a saint, but I have to admit, without him, my childhood would have been much harder. He fulfilled his duties as a guardian faithfully. He taught me how to protect myself, even though selling off family assets made life stressful. He at least ensured I never went hungry, and that was enough. Living as the honor student everyone admired while defending the secrets of magecraft, unable to form deep bonds with classmates or anyone normal? That may sound oppressive or bitter to others, but to me, it was never a big deal. Sacrifice brings rewards, and I was fine with that. Still, I'd sometimes wonder what life would have been like if I'd never stepped onto this path. I was lost in those thoughts during the final desk before the war, when the phone rang. My time pretending to be a normal person was finally coming to an end. I think your phone is ringing? Leyline connection A+. Means connection upon a is deepened. Draw one extra card in the first turn. Increases allies' attack and max HP.
Hello. Is this the Trailblazer? Is Tosaka with you right now?
Is Kuchiba looking for me? We're together right now.
Meet me at the TV tower at 5 a.m. sharp. There's a traitor among us.
Oh boy. The detective, maybe?
So, the miracle of the harmony is known as anti-spiritual magecraft over there? How dreadfully grim. The difference is greater than that between fresh flowers and poisonous weeds, or butterflies and moths. The bronze melodia of that world has a persona like that?
Suits you rather well. Don't you think, Mr. One?
I'm mischievous, not a sociopath.
Speaking of which, it's rare for you not to be sharing a body with Sunday. Don't you want to pay him a visit? It's a rare opportunity.
Nah, he's up to his neck in the Phantasmoon games. No need to burden his schedule. Besides, I have a feeling that there are plenty of explosive scenes waiting for me. 1,000,000 times more explosive than his. What about you? The King of Heroes has already manifested, so why have you become a servant as well? I don't see any connection between you two.
That's beside the point, Mr. One. In a Holy Grail war, only one thing matters. Surviving to the end.
Do you really think Kuchiba believes your reasoning? That the little girl, Rin Tosaka, is the true mastermind?
Reasoning, lies, does it really matter? As long as she leads them into our trap, it's enough. By then, whether we expose the culprit or seize the treasures for ourselves, we'll be calling the shots.
Just the kind of servant I like. Making a comeback after all these years. I really can't wait. 1 week? No, we shall emerge as the final victors of this Holy Grail war.
Interesting. This is only day 3. Damn. It's ability over the werewolf and werewolf to be an actual wolf. Eh? Imagining Holy Grail War of 3
Ashvale betrayed
early
us.
hours.
He's about to make contact with Sparksy in the station director's office.
No wonder. He knows too much about magecraft for a novice. He's always making it disappear, and he even sent the narrator to spy on us. But I've never been able to sense any trace of a certain servant in him. Logically speaking, the Archer class shouldn't know tricks like presence concealment. They're skilled to mask one's presence as a servant. Perhaps it's not magecraft?
Yes. It's the tuning power of the harmony. Tuners can connect with and influence the consciousness of others. The Special Ops team has sealed all the exits. We're on standby here to prevent anyone from leaving. We'll leave the station director's office to you two. We aim to catch them all in one fell swoop. If the threat escalates, you have permission to engage in combat. Any questions?
Why would Asheville betray
He'll
us?
spill once he's in the interrogation room.
That's certainly Miss Kuchiba's style. I'm afraid things are about to get serious now. Let's face it together with Poison Elegance. Let's go with Poison Elegance! It's a shame we can't go together. Good luck. I believe in you. The vitals are stable. It's like they're asleep. Is this the effect of tuning? Oh. This does not feel like a sweet dream at all. It's a scent of death.
Please, look back for me.
Don't look back. That's Castorus. Is looking back the rule of this bounded field? In essence, a bounded field imposes rules advantageous to the Castor within a specific area. We figure the rules out, we can minimize its effects. This bounded field echoes with calls that seem to interfere with mental stability. If we obey the voice and turn around, the consequences would likely be disastrous. Which also means that as long as the voice doesn't reach our ears, this bounded field will fall apart on its own. Come on, let me cast a BGM switching spell. What do you want to listen to? Something epic. Epic? No problem. Alright, let's overwhelm the enemy with our sheer presence.
Please look back. No, looking back would kill them. Oh, but do it anyway. Castorus, oh Castorus. How could you succumb to a command spell? Oh, help. What should I do?
Oh, we get to hear Castorus again. Oh, I'm in heaven. Ooh! A sea of flowers. Is this the materialization of the Castor's inner landscape? A reality marble?
I know there's someone backing you. And I know you want to use the treasures to get back into the Phantasmoon games. You've been plotting against her this whole time. Earlier, you intentionally lured Goldie to her, hoping that they'd kill each other off. Right?
You're a master detective indeed. Then you should also know she's powerful enough to steamroll the Holy Grail War overnight. Why risk declaring war on her just to turn me?
Even goddesses have weaknesses. The fact that you accepted the invitation to come here is proof of that. Even with an imaginated body granted by the Holy Grail, the wish power of this land can only sustain her for 7 days. In other words, if you and I join forces, slaying a goddess is not a pipe dream.
No, I can't laugh yet. I've got to hold it in. But if this works out, I can get rid of anybody who stands in my way, be it goddess or detective. Everything is going exactly as planned. I'll be the heroine of the new world.
I could see her entire inner monologue. Is she completely oblivious? A fool in every sense of the word. But, no matter, she's merely bait. So she's welcome to drown in her illusions. At this rate, it's a matter of time before I expose this hypocrite.
He is thoroughly convinced that Rin did it.
The god of the new world clearly should be me. So why does it feel like I'm getting 0 screen time?
This is such an entertaining story, but I love it. Nobody move, your shitty deal ends here.
Finally. You've finally fallen into our trap.
Master... Surrender! You too?
Everyone looks so confused. Oh. That's on me. Forgot to warn you all before setting you up. Come now, this streamer. The person you plan to backstab has arrived. It's time to prove your strength to me.
I knew you'd sit back and watch us fight. Good thing I saw this coming. Sorry, Great Detective, but your plan is about to fall flat. The one and only winner of this Holy Grail War is me, the Great Sparksy! All you losers, get ready to be wiped out by Ryder's Reality Marble and die a miserable death!
Yay!
Say your line, Sparklet. The audience is watching.
Enter dormant sleep in my embrace. Sink into muddy death amidst fresh flowers. This is my noble phantasm, Flower for Thanatos. Ha! Ha 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 ha!
Oh, rescue her, please.
What a pity. Your stream has already been taken down by the mods. The Phantasm Moon games are on, so this Holy Grail War must conclude in secrecy.
Looks like we'll have to beat them up. Casper's blinking if you're being kidnapped. Miss Ryder, you don't actually want to fight, do you? Please do as he says.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
I order you, unleash your noble phantasm at 100%. Transform!
Why isn't it the complete form?
Underleveled. Sorry.
Underleveled. Okay. Yeah. Might as well set up for next turn. Ow! I overplayed my hand again! Damn it!
How could I rob my sparks heads of this kind of fun?
But the stream's been cut.
They can always watch a VOD.
Right.
That's so cute. Let's draw a card. Do that. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, nice damage. And
That's my weakness. Quick, destroy it.
Oh, the final boss needs to stay in character. We can't have you handing out intel to the hero now, can we?
Got it.
she's so cute. Okay. There we go.
Someone has been holding back this entire time. By the command spell, I order you. Unleash your noble phantasm at 200%. Attack!
I'm sorry, but I can feel the power surging through me.
Did we draw anything to help us? That works. Do that too. Oh, I should have done that. Oh well. Sheesh. And that'll do it. Phase 2. Hey, Archer! Oh. Carbon copy.
Mr. One, run.
You've got to be kidding. Our screen time is over?
Archer, deal with that detective and that counterfeit saint. As you wish. As for that false believer, strip her bare and confiscate her garments as offerings to me.
There's 2 goddesses?
So you are the Archer duo corresponding to the Holy Grail War? Have you just figured it out? I started off using that rabbit girl as bait to seize all the treasures and eliminate a few masters along the way. Who'd have thought she'd reel in such a large catch? Who are you? You look like me, and why is Archer on your side? Have you forgotten your gift so quickly? Ishtar? A fragment of my divine consciousness has been dwelling within that earring all along, waiting for the perfect moment to descend. Myth is the oldest form of fiction. Gods endure forever in myths, always responding to wishes. How fitting for this land rooted in imagination. Paths, aeons, this place is overflowing with treasures even I've never seen. Elation and beauty especially suit me well. What the goddess wants, the goddess gets, although this world lacks magical energy. I can maintain my divine spirit if I convert faith into wish power. While I was contemplating how to start my religion and conquer the cosmos, an incredibly devout believer made an unexpected appearance. What's she talking about? Gilgamesh? That irritating name. No matter, he will soon learn to please, serve, and worship me with all his heart. She means me. To think I'd end up in a world with absolutely no connection to magecraft. This absurd development is practically mocking me. Is this so-called flawless countermeasure fundamentally impossible in a world that completely rejects magecraft? Correct. It was you. Driven into a corner. Subconsciously, you prayed to be stronger, to be more perfect, and as if you would be able to escape your predicament. Thanks to you, a new imaginee named Rin Tosaka appeared in Plan Arcadia. A cold and perfect dark witch, an aloof and untouchable beauty akin to a goddess. Could there be a more fitting vessel for me to possess? What is it you want? I am here to answer your wish. Within 7 days I shall make Rin Tosaka a being that stands above all others, starting with becoming a deity and ruling over Plan Arcadia. It's a pity. I haven't quite decided whether to have you follow the beauty, the elation, or simply carve out a new path called the Tosaka. Being a god is some work, huh? Hold on. So the one who attacked me on the rooftop earlier, it wasn't Goldie, it was you? It's too late for that realization. My rituals have already spread across Plan Arcadia. If I so wish, I can claim to wish power and permanently this land at any moment. Hand over the Holy Grail and put an end to this farce.
I will not allow such a thing to happen. I am the Hand of Shadow, Casterus, the demigod of death. Please turn back. Do not disturb these fresh flowers in their muddy depths.
You seek your own demise.
This isn't the first time I have faced death. I finally understand its meaning. I am no longer afraid.
It's 3 against 1. I'm no servant, but I know my way around a magecraft battle. Truce or a fight to the bitter end. Your choice. I'll let you off this time, but I can't promise things won't get ugly next time. Sometime later. Impressive, Miss Tokusaka. You actually made a goddess back down with sheer intimidation. I'm a bit surprised myself. In any case, let's take stock of the situation. First, the detective deduced that the true culprit wasn't Sparksy, but Ishtar hiding behind her. That's why he feigned betrayal, to try and win Sparksy over. Second, in order to win the war for herself, Sparksy wanted to incite the detective to fight the goddess, and disagreed to meet with him. Third, each harboring their own motives, the two decided to work together, using their meetings to trap to lure the goddess out. Too bad both of those idiots mistook me for the goddess. They never thought that there could be another me in the world. Though to be fair, neither did I.
Easy now, easy.
I'm surprised Archer didn't catch you.
Home turf advantage? I have plenty of tricks up my sleeve. Here, the elixir of youth. Please, take it. And forgive me, this elixir is the real deal. But I have a feeling using it to extend my life would bring some serious bad karma. So I haven't dared to touch a single drop.
You're surprisingly principled about this sort of thing. What about your master? He doesn't strike me as the type to resist temptation.
Mr. One, anyone with eyes can see he doesn't have a single good intention. It would only be a matter of time before he showed his true colors. So I took the initiative to dissolve our contract. Without his imaginated body, he probably reverted back to a halo. That guy was definitely interested in the elixir. He said, I finally thought of the right way to fly with my ear wings. I want to go back to when I was a kid and try it out. Well, he won't get the chance now. You're welcome. Look on the bright side. At least we lured out the true culprit and figured out what she's up to.
It's too late for that realization. My rituals have always spread across Planet Arcadia. If I so wish, I can claim to wish power permitting this land at any moment. Okay, yeah, we already heard that. That shameless goddess kept bragging about how she could end a war in an instant, only to run away with her tail between her legs. I guess she was bluffing, just like me. But she's a goddess nonetheless. Even if she hadn't recovered her full strength and might be at a disadvantage when outnumbered, taking out a mere servant would be child's play for her, let alone a master. Speaking of which, she seemed remarkably interested in that Holy Grail of yours. This Holy Grail is no longer a wish-granting chalice, so what does she want with it? Is it possible that, like you, what she wants isn't the Grail itself, but the magical energy inside? You mean she wants to break free from the constraints of wish power and forge a true divine body for herself?
Spot on. She left a challenge. We are to hand over the Holy Grail at the Star Rail Fest, before the 7th day. Otherwise, she'll start the ritual, and take the Holy Grail herself.
It's not my first time slaying a god. At this point, we have no choice but to face her head on. I never thought I'd get dragged into the eye of the storm like this with Archer on the opposing side. Of all the people to end up in this kind of drama, fate has a twisted sense of irony. As his master, you should have plenty of experience with this. It's not the same. More precisely, there's a fundamental difference. Bystanders always see things more clearly than those involved, but only someone who has personally experienced both sides can understand the truly complex issues at play. We'll face this with you. Thank you. Everyone, pull yourselves together. We're going to be very busy from here on out. I swear in the honor of this Tokusa family, I will do everything I can to bring this event to a satisfactory end. I will defeat her, both the goddess and this perfect version of myself. That's the Tokusa I know. My head feels much clearer. I can feel my connection to Sign growing stronger. As I am now, perhaps I can turn the memories of the past into the strength to move forward. Impressive. You've captured that overworked to death face of his perfectly. I don't think this is a compliment. It would be a waste not to turn every bit of confusion and regret from the journey into a stepping stone for the future. Wouldn't it? Archer joins the battle. There have been some major developments. We need to get our thoughts in order. First of all, the most jaw-dropping revelation is that he and I were actually unlucky saps who were excluded from the Holy Grail world right from the start. And it's true, Archer Master turned out to be another me possessed by a goddess. After a whole lot of chaos, we recovered Sparxie's false attended writings. This also means she isn't Miss Castor's true master. We had a detective to thank for all this. Turns out he is also one of the servants. The counterpart to the King of Heroes, Gilgamesh. Knowing that guy who was also excluded makes me feel a little better. Now that we've taken down the accomplice, we can focus on dealing with the true culprit, the goddess Ishtar. Gain 125% shield plus an additional shield equal to 50% of the current shield effect. Yeah. Gain one extra turn after the turn. No. Oh, I guess we're popping right into it. Oh yeah, we're still technically at day 3. Give it up for day 3.
Where to now?
I am the bone of my soul. Steel is my blood and glass in my heart. I have crossed 1,000 battlefields unknown to losses nor known to victories. So tell me, what exactly is justice anyways? This means making sure people's sacrifices aren't in vain. No, if it's only the name that's easy to understand, the so-called champion of justice is just a pipe dream for those who can't adapt to human society. If there were no villains to begin with, there'd be no need for a champion of justice. But if villains do exist, it's only because there are those who lament that the world isn't bent to their will, pathetically beckoning for a champion of justice to come save them. In any case, the so-called champion of justice is just another name for human weakness. Trailblazer. I wish I'd never become a hero. Let's see how Archer operates. When playing a card, Archer can generate an identical trace card. The number of cards Archer can trace per turn is limited. Currently, Archer can still trigger another 2 tracings. Using these conceptual mystic codes in the right order is the key to victory. After Archer uses any conceptual magic mystic code, he generates a trace of the conceptual mystic code. Archer can trace up to 2 conceptual mystic codes per turn. Using the conceptual mystic codes in the right order is the key to victory. There we go. Ow. Okay. 30% to gain 1 magical energy. I don't know if that succeeded.
I am the bone of my soul, unlimited. Blade works.
Bootlegging. See what this does. Well, we're getting the magical energy out of it. Ow. Let's get Mr. Chimera out. Nice. Entered for now. That Chimera is going to be super useful for these next few rounds. Nice. Trigger the effect of 2 chase cards in a deck. Okay. Just let me drown holding on to my ideals. I really hate to say this right now, guys, because we've been kind of going at it here for a bit. And by that I mean we've only been at this for a good, not even 2 hours. I am starting to yawn really badly. I am starting to get oh so tired. I kind of expected this to happen because I had been I knew I should have streamed earlier, but I just got so caught up in just a bunch of stuff that we did today, and thankfully it won't be the same case tomorrow. I'll probably do a small stream tomorrow morning, and then I'll do another stream when we come back from taking care of her stuff that she needs to take care of. In any case, guys, I'm Shinichi030. I hope you guys have had fun out there. I shall see you again soon enough. Until then, have fun, stay safe, don't rage, and as always, game on, gamers. I will see you guys later. Let's go ahead and collect our goods real quick. We have so many traces of destinies, it's crazy. And I'm not, you know what, we could see what events we can, what stuff we can claim real quick. $120 Stellar Jade, Infinite Trial. I guess those won't be occurring until the end of the, until we reach the end of the story. Nice Stellar Jade. Okay. Oh, we got enough to do it. I think. No, I don't think we do. Well, we might. $12.8. Oh, yeah, we have enough. Let's do this real quick. Boop. And nothing. It's fine. We get to claim our reward. Haha. let's go ahead and claim our... Yes. Go ahead and superimpose. I believe that's the first 5-star light cone we're ever going to be... we've ever superimposed, like ever. That's kind of insane. Oh, she looks so cute in that. Okay. Boom! 20% crit rate increase. Attack by 15%. Very nice. Totally worth it. Too bad we couldn't pull another archer, but it's fine. That costs so much. And now we will start grinding everything from the ground up again. Honestly though, we had a pretty successful warp run. We pulled Reen like I wanted to. We got her light cone. And we managed to pull up enough to get Fate's Gift. So, I cannot complain there. Kind of too bad that all that we're going to have left is the Holy Grail War and the mini event that's going to come after it once we finish the main story. But, what are you going to do? I'm totally cool with that. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Oof!